This live Pinpoint Doppler 12 weather alert. The snow is gone, so the reason we're in weather alert mode is because we still have some pretty slick side roads. We have the wind, we have single-digit wind chills, and we also have a little bit of splashover showing up right now here in Narragansett. This is one of our live cameras. Notice you can kind of see it right now as we're on the air. So obviously this is not a good place to walk. You probably don't need a meteorologist to tell you that, but with the cold and the wind, not a good combination, as any moisture could freeze up. Hopefully, most of these surfaces are treated, but you never know with some of these side surfaces. They can't get to every single square inch. So best just to kind of avoid this right now. This morning, I think a lot of people just hunkering down, staying in, maybe doing a little snow shoveling later. Now, what's happening right now is if you are planning on doing some shoveling, bundle up, layer up, because wind chills right now in the single digits, 4 in Smithfield, 6 in Providence, 8 in Westerly, 6 Block Island, 15 your feel-like temperature on Martha's Vineyard. And notice on the satellite picture, we have the snow pushing away. So no more snow is falling. Any snow that you see will be because of wind. Here are some incredible national snowfall numbers. 40 inches in West Virginia, Somerset, Pennsylvania, 35, New York City, 27. I was just looking at some data from Baltimore. I believe they broke their daily snowfall record, not just for this day, but ever in history. I'll try to get up that specific number coming up a little bit later on the newscast, but just an amazing storm in terms of real estate, how much it affected. 28 miles an hour, a recent wind gust in Newport, 30 miles an hour on Block Island. So it continues to be gusty along the south coast this morning. Winds do relax a little bit into the afternoon. Here are some of our local reports. Westerly over a foot, Providence at 7.5, Block Island at 13. But I want to show you something interesting of how localized some of these snowfall amounts were. But first, let's get to those winds. Nantucket yesterday had a gust of 73 miles an hour, Fall River 47, and Westerly at 51. So obviously it wasn't just the snow, it was the wind. All right, back to the snowfall for just a second. Warwick 8.5 inches, but you could see TF Green, which is also in Warwick, 5.3. So obviously when you get numbers like that coming from the same city or town, that just shows you how much the amounts can vary by a very short distance. One of the reasons it was such a difficult forecast. In the meantime, we keep you in the medium category or the yellow category in the threat tracker because of the icy side roads and also the cold and the wind. But again, the snow moving away, but the wind machine will stay in effect. What do I mean by wind machine? Well, thanks for asking. And basically the center of low pressure, which is well off to our north and east, still acts to funnel in very gusty winds coming in from the north. And we'll see that pattern continue throughout the morning. And then as that center of low pressure pushes away, kind of moves in that direction, we'll finally get rid of some of these wind speeds. But right now it's close enough to give us some of those gusty conditions. So that's what happens when we have those departing storms. The winds keep going and it leads to temperatures like this. 33 at around 1 p.m. It takes a while to even climb out of the 20s. You can see at the South County area, 32 in Charlestown, Narragansett 31, Wickford at 31 degrees. Northern Rhode Island temperatures also in the low 30s with 31 in Burville, and in eastern Massachusetts around 31 in Attleboro, 31 in Seekonk. 7-day Futurecast shows a little bit of a warm up tomorrow. We at least stay quiet. Some showers, rain and snow showers possible Tuesday evening into Wednesday, and then Thursday partly sunny, high of 36 degrees. Could see a little snow on Friday with high temperatures in the upper 30s, and on Saturday a mix of sun and clouds, highs in the low 40s. So obviously, Brian, it's good that the storm is done. If you can wait a few hours to maybe do that shoveling where the winds aren't quite as bad, I would suggest that. And I was telling you, I had to shovel my car out at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I tell you what, I took off my glove just for a second to get out my car keys, and that was very uncomfortable after a few seconds.
Glad we'll get out of that at least slowly this morning.
Yes, we will.
All right, good news. Pete, thanks so much. Covering New England for you this morning.